Hello, Cyclone fanatics. Happy Wednesday to you. Big game feeling going on today here at Mr. B. You know, I walk in, Tim Sitzmann and all the guys, and they're pacing around in anticipation for tonight's game between Iowa State and Missouri. Tim, man, you're just bursting with energy when I walked in.
You know, this is a great day. The sun's out. It's beautiful, Clive, Iowa. We talk about it a lot, and it feels like maybe it's time for a football game rather than a basketball game, and it'll be easy to go up to Hilton tonight and get into that crowd and get into the fun, and it's easy traveling back and forth. And what a game it should be.
Yeah.
And it's an exciting time, and maybe a little bit of that aura of Hilton magic could happen again tonight.
I tell you what, Tim, it's been a long time since Iowa State fans have gone into a game with this much on the line. And I say that realizing that it's early January, and there's a lot of basketball still left to be played.
Yeah,
but if you win this one, you beat the two Texas schools, you beat a top 10 team in Missouri. I don't think anybody really expects the team to go down to Lawrence, Kansas and win on Saturday. But nonetheless, right now I think Iowa State is, here's the radar, right?
Right.
And the Cyclones are kind of creeping in on the radar right here. You're kind of starting to read them. You win this one tonight, and all of a sudden you are in the conversation.
Well, all of a sudden you're in the race, and you go down to Kansas with a lot more enthusiasm, a lot more energy. And these are pretty crucial games as you look at the conference.
Yeah.
You know, you're at home. You got to hold your home court. You're against a top 10 team that comes off a bad loss at Kansas State. They didn't expect to lose there. It's tough to win on the road in any good conference, as you know, Chris.
It is.
And I don't care how good you are, when you go on the road in a basketball conference in the Big 12, the Pac-10, the Big 10, it's tough to win on the road. And the teams that win 50-60% on the road are probably going to be in the conference hunt.
I think a couple things here. I think Iowa State's conference schedule set up pretty well.
Yeah, it is.
Because I think that Texas A&M is probably a better team than what they showed on Saturday, and they're going to get better as the league season goes along, as well a very young Texas team. And you get those two to start things off. And then you get Missouri coming off that loss, as you mentioned. I think it sets up nicely for an Iowa State run. On my second point, Tim, I just don't know how good the Big 12 is this year. I think the league is down as a whole, and I think it all comes at a perfect time for Fred Hoiberg when you're really trying to build this program. You go out and, and this is a long shot still, but you go out and make an NCAA tournament this year, boy, it opens a lot of doors for recruiting. So the stars are kind of lining up.
Well, we would hope that would happen, and Coach Hoiberg is growing with his team. He's got a young team, a new, fresh team. They've been waiting for a year to play. They've been sitting back there waiting to play, and I think the chemistry's maybe not quite there yet.
No.
I'm being honest with you.
There's I agree.
Just not much chemistry. They have a good run for 10 minutes, and then they look pretty like, what am I going to do? How am I going to coach them through this? And I think as the season goes on, a big win like beating Missouri tonight at Hilton would propel them into kind of blending and molding as a team. It's still a unit. It's still a team game. There's no question about it, and they have to find that point guard that's going to carry them, and I think that's important.
We're starting to see the glimpses.
Yes, we are.
And now you got to do it consistently, 9 in and 9 out. That's the big challenge.
I don't think there's been any question, Chris, about the talent that he's brought in. It's just about molding that talent into a team.
Well, Tim, big pick for tonight. Who do you like? You like the Cyclones or the Tigers?
You know what? I have this going right down to the wire.
I do too.
I have it going down the wire, and it just depends on that last 2 minutes of the ball game. It's so crucial. And I'm going to go out. I think the magic comes through, but it's a bucket to 3 points. It's making free throws down the line. Missouri has capability of coming in there and blowing them out, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Iowa State wins it tonight by 2. It's going to be tough down when they go to Kansas, as it always is. But let's get over this one first.
Free throws, I think, are key tonight. I think Missouri is, I believe, the 7th best free throw shooting team in America.
Yeah.
Iowa State not good at the line. I believe like a 68% team going into tonight's game. So that's
tough.
Iowa State's got to shore that up tonight, I think, if they want to walk away with a victory.
I'm a little concerned with that because it always comes down to free throws in a tight game. And I really think our defense has to play as a team. They have to really support each other. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of fouling. And as you pointed out, and I'm aware, Missouri makes the free throws. So that can carry into a win. So it's a real close call. It could be 2 points either way, and that's how it should be. That's going to be fun to watch.
Marcus Dimon, 92% free throw shooting at the line.
It's amazing.
Tim, what's going on here at Mr. B's? Now, here's the issue, because Christmas is over with, and you walk outside yesterday, it felt like it was springtime out, and I come in and I asked Steve.
You didn't even have a coat on. Look at that. My clients are coming in with no coats on, just a shirt sleeve, and we know that the winter's not over.
It hasn't even come yet.
We're in our clearance time here at Mr. B's, and thank you all you fanatics out there who have come in and shopped with us during the holiday season. We had a terrific holiday season. We're thankful for that. But we're looking forward to a wonderful spring. Our new spring goods will start coming in the end of this month, first part of February. Plus, we want to get rid of some of the fall goods. So come in, and we have sales, and we have new things coming in. A lot of exciting things going on for spring, and we invite you to stay tuned with the Cyclone Fanatic and learn a little bit more about what happens with Chris and I through the spring.
Yeah, but and you still got the winter stuff too.
We still have some jackets, and we have sweaters, and we have long sleeve shirts, and we have coats, and we have suits. So come in and see us. We're ready to go in the women's department as well, and we have shoes. We're loaded for bear yet. We always have great inventory here, and we're willing to listen to you, what your needs are, and help you.
Best thing is you just come on in here. Maybe you got to get a suit. Maybe you got to get fitted, and you just talk Cyclones with them. That's all you got to do.
We'll talk Cyclones, and I think we're going to come off a nice victory tonight, and it's going to be fun to watch.
All right, we hope so. Come see Tim Sitzmann here at Mr. B's at 1995 Northwest 86th Street, gorgeous Clive, Iowa. Tim's picking the clones tonight. We'll see what happens, and we will talk to you all next time we're here at Mr. B Clothing again, 1995 Northwest 86th Street in Clive, Iowa.
Go clones tonight.
So long, everybody.